Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Friday the 23rd, I think it is. Yeah, 23rd. Kai must be in the barn again. Ah. What are you doing, dog?
Hey there.
Now Abby's over here. She was snooping around Kai's barn area. Is Kylie in the barn?
Well, they're there when I fed her.
Oh. Because she's usually out there when I say my good morning.
Oh, gotcha.
She wasn't there this morning.
She's probably in there going, I ain't going out there. It's cold and wet.
Alright. Let's bust out a Friday.
All right.
Sounds good to me. Alright there, woman.
Just a little
It
man.
is Friday. Made it through all the rain coming to work, and it looks like it's never dripped a drop here.
No?
That was some crazy wind, too. Holy moly. And
Crazy morning.
a crazy driving morning.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pull some dash cam stuff and
Yeah.
slip that in.
Way to start a Friday.
Even sitting crooked in the road.
Go, baby.
Had a good
You're
rack.
a big old buck.
Yeah, had a good rack on him. Oops.
Oh, watch out in front of you, hubby.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's more of what was crazy. All right. I'll see you as the day goes on.
All right.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
Bye, love.
Try to stay warm.
I know I'm cold.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye now. Looky here. New airbag. New trailer hitch. New BRP backrest. As soon as I come walking out, it starts to sprinkle. Oh, look at that. I didn't do any adjustment because I don't know where the customer wants it, but no adjustment on the backrest, and it fits me perfect. Fridays can be so happy. Everybody's in a good mood. It's Friday. They're anticipating a wonderful weekend. Holy moly, just pulling out of the parking lot. Oh man. The last 2020 I rode was the one I got at the house. That's been a minute. Oh, that's so nice. Jeez, you just pull out of the parking lot and you go, whoa, wait, something's different. Whoa, yep, 2020. These things are nice. Just a world away from even a 2019. Pretty shocking. Oh, BRP, they did some serious homework on this thing. Well, they kept that old body style for for 10 years. Come on, truck. Don't get me hung out here. Come on, buddy. On now. Let's go. Oh, we got a fire truck up in my lane of travel here. Y'all messing around out here? Oh, it's by them garbage. Oh, that's not good. Hope everybody's okay. Looks like a medical emergency. Oh man, this feels nice. I forgot that the HCM makes it sound, almost sounds like a air shift or something when they're downshifting. Something else. Can't wait till my 2021 demo comes in, but they're not even going to start production till January 4th, so I got a bit of a wait. Then it takes I think it's like 7 to 10 days to go back to down here to us. It's okay, I've got patience. The backrest feels downright nice, I gotta say. I don't mind the backrest. Where I have an issue is in the summertime. It makes my back hot, and that just irritates me. And then when you're being a little spirited and goofing around, it just gets in the way and end up popping it off and throwing it in the saddle. But well, on one of these you can throw it in the trunk. or the saddlebag. But there's something weird about trying to get that thing in the trunk on the old one. I don't think you could get it in. Seems like I tried something about that weird shape of the old trunks. Oh, there's a black cat. You better have some kind of colors on you there, buddy. So yeah, he had what looked like, you know, you get down to Arizona, Utah, that red kind of pumicey rock looking stuff. Had a big old chunk of that. And man, as I was taking this thing apart, literally the rocks are falling out from everywhere. It wasn't no chip seal. This old boy flat booked it down a dirt road or something. And you gotta go slow on these things. Gotta go real slow. I don't know how he's getting away with, I don't know what they're doing. He's not paying anything for it, so I don't know. That seems, that's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. It just seems shocking that that's happening. But he's been a good customer. He's bought several bikes from us, so that could have a lot to do with it. And who knows, the service manager may have threw that plea at BRP and got it covered as well. And in all fairness, I mean, there is kind of a cup sitting there. I've done 2 other airbags over the last 12 years. I guess the last 10 years, because it wasn't until the RTs came about. Actually, the first one I ever did was probably about 5 years ago. So, but in the span of 10, almost 11 years of the existence of the RT, with its fancy dancy little airbag back there to control ride height, not suspension. Oh, I had the suspension maxed out and it still bottoms out. You know, have a bad shock or something. I said, you realize an airbag is just a ride height. But in all fairness, BRP put soft and hard on the switch. We complained about that in 2010 when they first came out with it. So why are you calling this soft and hard? It's not changing the suspension, it's just changing the ride height. But in all fairness, when you're at the correct ride height, you have the correct throw. It's like setting up race sag on your bike. If you set it too soft, the shock has no travel left, so it's going to immediately bottom out. You set them too hard and you have no top, and the thing will hop. When the wheel should have enough room to fall in a hole, it bounces over it, and yeah, it's just a bad thing. You want that tire to be touching the ground as much as possible. A tire off the ground is a tire that's not getting any traction, whether that be cornering, braking, accelerating. Just not good. Don't do it. Have your suspension set right. And then, you know, people were really goofy with the thing. And because you had so much adjustability with those that you could control, you're changing the caster on the front end. Think about it. You raise the rear, what does a caster do? You're rolling the caster back and forth. So you get weird handling. You top them out and they handle really weird. Then you get people that put these aftermarket shocks on there and it just doing. There's no sag in them at all. And I'm like, and you ride them. You look at those things, you could drive over a cat and the cat would just like, what just flew over me? You got to miss it with the rear wheel, of course. If you ride Spyders, you know what that's like. There's a gap between the front and rear on each side. You learn how to miss stuff. But this guy, super nice guy. Watch a big truck sitting there. It could be a little kiddie poo back there about to push out on a bicycle or run across the yard. You didn't see it, and all of a sudden they leap out. Be prepared for anything, because anything can happen. Man, it was 54. Why does it feel so much colder than 54? Speaking of kids in the park, look how many cars are parked out here today. youngsters don't think about stuff like that. Shockingly, adults don't think stuff like that. I don't know if they were born and raised in a bubble and just didn't experience life, but before I was even driving or riding, I probably had some horrifying experiences of jumping out in front of something and getting the shock of my life, you know. Luckily, I never got ran over or anything. I love all the Halloween stuff. It's everywhere. It's awesome. I doubt too many people are going to send their kids out trick-or-treating because of the situation, which is frighteningly rising here, sadly. And it seems like at some of the places that, you know, did really well early on are now, it's gonna get you. Just got to be super, super, super safe. I mean, we do it so much now, it's just second nature. Don't even think about it. You just constantly wash your hands, always wear your mask. If you're around people or indoors, for sure indoors. It's a simple thing. Save, you wearing the mask, you're potentially saving someone else's life. The mask is going to really, for the most part, help you from getting it, some. But it's you, if you have it, because you're going to have it before you know it. You're, you know, you're contagious long before you even have the first symptom. So, you know, people, I love the people who come up, oh, it's okay, I don't have it. Yeah, dude, you spreading it around before you ever know you had it. Did you just get tested today? Well then, put the mask on, you idiot. But yeah, it's the aerosoling of it has become a thing, but just gotta be safe. It's no big deal. People try to make some weird political or rights thing out of it. It's like, oh my God. Are you 12 years old battling with your little beady bop friends in the playground? This is real life. Wake up. I love these things. It's so different. It's like, you know, driving that minivan around for years and then you jump into a sports car that's really comfortable at the same time. You know, most sports cars tend to be a little rough, but a really good handling sports car, and you're going, dude, now I realize how slap happy that old minivan of mine is, swaying down the road, and you get a little frisky with it and they freak out. Not this one. Love it, love it, love it. I do gotta say, in this dim light out here, that does kind of have the green hue to it. In the sunshine, that thing is full on gray, and it looks so good. I really don't have a place to put this, so I guess I'm gonna take it back inside. They're gonna fill in our, I think they're just gonna do gray square in there, probably keep with the theme they've done up front, but they're masking everything at the moment, so we don't have to worry about overspray. I think they bag us up when they go to painting, which they probably won't do today because we're all here. All right, thanks for coming along for a ride. You know, you ride the older ones, because we work on the old ones. These only, I said you work on the old ones, which these don't come in for anything yet, just accessories. Yeah. You take off, I mean, literally, I rolled around the corner, I'm like, a completely different motorcycle. Yeah. They're so nice. They're good looking. Yeah. It's like almost 6 o'clock out here. We got like the entire shop down there trying to figure out a dead shock on a brand new 21 side-by-side. Got electronic suspension on a Can-Am.
I'm only got left one.
So we're going from ECM to shock, and good Lord, I had half of my electrical stuff out of my box.
Yeah.
Matt had his out. Ryan's running around getting stuff. Anyway. The final result was bad shock. There's Chris and Ryan. They're already in it. We're all leaving together as well.
Yeah.
I think the only one we left was Matt down there.
Yep.
All right, Mama.
Let's roll.
Let's head north. Wait, what time is it? What you watch say? Mine's buried in my coat.
It is 5:36.
Oh, I thought it was like 6 o'clock. I think the clouds made it dark and fooled me.
They did.
All right, I'll see you in Toledo.
Sounds good.
Let's start our Friday.
All right.
Well, hello there, you two. Back to the old in the car goodbyes.
Yes.
We're well past sunset.
It's kind of
Like
dark
about
out there.
40 minutes or better.
Yeah.
Probably more than that. I haven't looked to see what sunset was tonight. Could be about 45 minutes. But anyway, that was a good day. Really fun at the end. We kind of like ganged up. Matthew down there was working on brand new 2021 of those 4-seater side-by-sides. It's got the fancy, I forget what BRP's term is for it, but the fancy electronic suspension, and it wasn't recognizing the left rear shock. This great big massive Fox shock that looks like it should be on a stadium truck. And so it's getting close to leaving, and he's on my laptop. I can't leave my laptop there because, you know, it's a personal, all my personal stuff's on there, you know. So I'm trying to find Ryan to get his shop laptop, and anyway, I can't find him, and I see one of the gals there, and I go, "Have you seen Ryan?" He goes, "Yeah, he's downstairs helping Chris and Matt." I go, "Jeez, dude, walking around that building is not a small chore."
No, that's a lot of, you know.
A lot of room.
Yeah.
A lot of places to hide there. So anyway, go down, and all of us are ganging in trying to figure this thing out, you know. So anyway, that was fun. It's just rushed to figure it out. Chris, the service manager, he's on the computer, he's looking up, he goes, "Oh, I wonder if that shock's even available." We're trying to see if that coupler going into the shock was something that's replaceable. Nope, it's a whole shock. So anyway, we determined it was the shock. It's actually bad. The sensor that controls some kind of dynamic dampening of some sort. I'm not totally up on the side-by-side stuff. It's a BRP product. They use sensors that look like ride height sensors on the Spyder, but it's got one on each wheel.
Yeah.
So it's cool. That was a lot of fun. I love that. You get that teamwork thing. Let's conquer this thing. Ultimately, it needs a shock, though. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And it's just going to throw a code for that shock. It is a vital part of the handling of that thing. So I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if it's sold. Hopefully, it's not sold. I think it might have been.
Uh-oh.
That'd be a bummer.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Saturday or Sunday.
I paused there for a second because I wasn't sure if you'd done it already or not.
Oh.
Did your little goodbye thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I just thought,
Well,
well, if I do this awkward pause, maybe she'll start or think I'm crazy. Like, you don't say goodbye?
I already said it.
Yeah.
All right. But I didn't.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you then.
Thanks for watching now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.